do we put in here?
Today on Res Talks. Oh, today on Res Report, we'll be talking about the book
Moon of the Crusted Snow. And we're going to be talking about what we would do if we were in Nick and Kevin's situation when they were at the college.
Correct.
Graham, what would you have done if you were in Nick and Kevin's situation?
So me personally, I mean, their situation, right? Me in the college, blizzard, outside, horrible, right? What I would have done, I would have just stayed at the college. I don't know. Just kidding. I would have stayed at the college. You know, kind of did what they did, get all the food, get all those good resources, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd stop. Go to the gym. Get some air. You know what I mean? We out of there. Because we gotta get the body warm before we like go outside.
Oh, I see, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Try to get your body as warm as possible.
So you're in this survival, post-apocalyptic situation. You're getting some hoops in before you go get the useful stuff like survival, like food and all that.
Necessity, man. You never know. I might make it to the league. What would you do in this situation, Elias?
Well, me personally, so think about it. Nick and Kevin, they could have 100% like taken over the entire thing. So I think that's what I would do. So because they're taking all the food and they gotta use that as like a lever, you know, as a lever, because they got all the food, and then people are gonna be wanting that, right? They're gonna be wanting the food. So you're like, oh, if you want the food, you gotta do something for it.
Slave work. Slavery.
Exactly, right? Because like people gonna be wanting that food. Like it's just pieces of bread and this and that, but like they saw
this day, they're gonna be hungry.
They're gonna be hungry because they already ransacked the stores and everything and stuff. So like I would just create like an empire in the college area, you know, make it like my castle and stuff, right? And start like picking off the weak and keeping the strong, right? Honestly, yeah, we gotta create. And then after I get like a big enough bunch of people, we're gonna like storm like all these other buildings and taking other people's stuff.
So like pirates type.
Pirates, bro. We're pirates. Pirating, bro. That's what we're gonna do. Personally,
That's smart.
Think about it. You're in college. There's hella stuff in there. They got out of there in snowmobiles. So think about it. If you get some of the mechanic kids and kit up the snowmobiles and stuff.
Plus this college, they got mad
College. They got smart people in the college. I don't know what college you went to, but they got smart people in there.
Yeah. Like no way you're at college and you're dumb.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, so I'm gonna start rebellion, basically.
Yeah.
Big people. We're gonna just storm every single building and take whatever, you know.
I think that would be a very smart idea. I think that's like the best thing you could do in that situation.
Right? Because like they like, I don't even know, bro.
You're God.
From God. Reach new neural pathways, become connected with Creator, bro. You're just gonna be like, like they're gonna worship you like this. We'll be like, yes, Lord, we'll take your sandwiches, please. Yes, I'll do anything for you, you know.
Shit. Scott. Right? No one likes him.
No one likes
I
Scott.
don't like Scott. At the end of the day, we can all gotta worship him.
What?
It's Scott.
You gotta speak clear, bro.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
He's Scott, you know, right?
Yeah.
Big old white dude.
Big white dude.
Bald, beard, blue eyes, huge. Like, think about it.
And then he's a fucking cannibal.
And he's a cannibal. Like, I think what they should have done with Scott is they should have just, like, ransacked him. He's just one dude, if you think about it. With all these people. There's so many of them there. They could have, like, ransacked this dude, but no, they let him become, like, power all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And, like,
he
do
like
his own
started
thing.
manipulating people.
Exactly. So
if
I
you think
think-
about it, that's basically what happened in Canada's history.
Exactly,
Like Scott
right.
is just like the
Scott's
government and the
white
church
man pulling up and like colonizing this whole place,
Yeah,
making
word.
them like brainwashed and stuff,
Mhm.
trying to turn them into each other, right?
Facts.
So yeah, I think what they should have done when Scott pulled up, they knew he was a threat off the bat. This guy pulling up all black, real nice snowmobile, all the supplies and stuff, you know. He's huge.
Just came out of nowhere.
Literally came out of nowhere. He said he followed tracks.
Yeah.
He followed Nick and freaking Kevin, bro, to their res, bro. So that's already a bad sign,
Yeah.
right?
Red flag.
Bad sign. He's all this stuff. So what they should have done. Scott's pulling up, right? And like Evan's got his gun. Everyone got their stuff. Just ransack him because there's no way. Like he's big and all, but like there's no way this guy can like take care of like all these people. Do that, ransack all of his like materials and stuff, and enslave him. You gotta make right. You take all of his everything off of him and stuff. Like, goodbye, Adrian. So you take all of his all of his stuff off, and then you just enslave him. You get him in the cold, because then he's gonna be like, yo, these kids, bro, these people, they're the real deal.
Yeah.
And then you'll respect them more, because I think
Cause he came in with no respect at all.
came in no respect. He came in thinking he's the big high power and stuff. He's better than Evan, than you know, this and that, whatever. But yeah, they should right off the bat Scott, because it's just murder. They should just murder him and take his stuff. But I understand it's like not the Anishinaabe way or whatever. But like when you're in a situation like this,
Shit
like,
gets real.
yeah, it gets real, bro. Honestly.
See, if I was Scott though, I probably would have tried manipulating as many people as I could. Just get like everybody on my side and then just murk the Chiefs and take all the food.
That's pretty much what he was trying to do, though, when you think about it. He came in, he saw these people had resources that he could take advantage of, because he's a big white dude. So like he came up and just like, he's like, where's your chief? Where's your guy in power?
Where your boss at?
Literally.
Where's your manager?
He's like, where you at?
Nah, you see me, if I realize that one of those bodies were gone, I'm like, yo, there's a body gone. Like, why would anybody in their right mind take a dead body?
Right?
Unless they're on some like Jeffrey Dahmer type.
Unless they like a cannibal,
Yeah.
you know?
And I would be mad sus. It's like, plus you would have to be one of the bigger people to just like,
Right? To eat a
Wait
whole
for- yeah.
body, like you're taking a whole lifeless body, because they get heavy when you die.
Yeah.
Because they just like that, you know?
Yeah.
So you gotta be a big person.
Who are you taking, Aileen?
Aileen was gone. Other people were gone. Like,
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
that's-
like, come on.
like, why would you take Aileen? I don't even think
Yeah,
they took
why
her,
would you?
but I think they did. I can't remember. Well, like Aileen got no meat on the bone, bro. She's old and haggly, bro.
Unless that shit just like
Unless he was like,
wanted that marinated old meat.
you know what they say, older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Cut that! Cut! Elias McMillan. Elias McMillan.